Welcome back to PresCo. I'm the BiznessPres and I'm glad to be back. I've just been camping, so I've missed some stuff. When I got back, I'm doing some other stuff. I'll show you what that stuff is in a minute. Right now, we're going to do the market update. So let's get rid of this old mug. I am the most woke, empty house, billionaire with the best bud-looking YouTuber, crypto analysis. Shout out to Alex Becker for that YouTube. He's a genius. I'm just going to quickly look at my watch list, which is, of course, Bitcoin. We've got two options here. We've got this descending wedge breaking down, falling about here, making a higher low, which is still bullish. However, we're just short-term bearish. Or we break out above it and go towards the all-time highs. You can see a head and shoulders kind of set up similar to this one. Bang, bang, bang. Haven't drawn it out yet. But we may just pull back, find support on the 50, the 618. All right, get right into the depth of this falling wedge before we break out. So, not too sure what's going to happen yet. It hasn't given its direction to break out. We are under the 50. We are above the 200. The RSI, not really any divergence. So we're in the middle. If we get pushed down, we'll get pushed down pretty quick. The MACD is just crossed up, but it's still in the negative territory. So this could take a while, or it could be quick. But if we break out of this resistance line, I'm going along, heavy long. And if we break down, I'm getting out of every long, even the alts. Most of the alts. We'll see. We'll just have to see. But I expect this to hold. This time of the year, this time of the bull run, December, expect everything to become having this blow off top. So, things are going to be interesting. Things are going to be interesting over the next month. We'll see. We'll see. ETH, oh my God. So make this call a couple of weeks ago on my blog. Website, link is in the description below if you want to go down and have a look. I'll be doing updates on that further. When we break down from this channel, we bottom pretty quick. Honestly, we bottom pretty quick. And where is it? 50 to 3. We close candle bodies on the 382 and then we push straight back up. So I don't know whether we're going to double top here. If we do and we break this neckline, then I've drawn it out here is our target for a double top, but we need to break that neckline, close, retest, and get pushed down. I just don't see that happening with ETH. I don't, because ETH is pretty strong right now. If we look at Bitcoin compared to ETH, we can see which the stronger pair is. Okay, it's just a short chart. If we do it on TradingView, it's better, but this is Bybit. This is Bybit's new feature. You can spot swap ETH Bitcoin and XRP Bitcoin. So ETH is doing incredibly well compared to XRP. That doesn't mean XRP won't just shit all over everything. ROI is going to be huge. ROI is going to be huge. Alright, so that's ETH, Bitcoin, XRP. XRP is just still kind of falling down in this channel. I'm hoping it wants to double bottom soon, because I'm not I'm not feeling this price action very much. Like I said, it looks weak compared to Bitcoin, but you know, once it bottoms out and it wants to move, it can really move quite aggressively. XLM, very similar setup. We're doing this cup and handle from the sell-off. So I'm just waiting for the breakout. We've had a bit of a pullback and now we seem to be wanting to break out. So over the next day or so, we could be bullish. It's just been a lot of sideways trading action. B-Chain fell pretty hard. And I was watching this head and shoulders play out. I just didn't think it'd cross down so much. So it got me thinking about a new strategy. Profit-taking strategy. Well, not really profit-taking, money management strategy. And I'll be bringing that out soon. But pretty much, yeah, V-Chain fell 35% to the 618. And I didn't take any profits. Just too bullish to take profits. Okay, and then we got ADA, finally making a bullish engulfing candle all the way at the bottom of the channel. ADA's just had bad news after bad news, but as we can see here on the momentum, there will be buyers in this area. When they show their strength and we break out of this downtrend resistance, get back above the moving averages, I think ADA would be one of the good holds for the rest of the year. Compared to AVAX, Solana and stuff like that, they've already made their runs. They look very toppy. I'm looking at things that haven't made their move yet, parking my money in there, and I'm just trading leverage. H-bar break this trendline support, and then we come down to the 200 moving average. Okay, expect a bit more sideways. We are on previous structure highs. Okay, we're in a good level. Good level to still DCA. I'm pretty sure my position up here is looking terrible right now, but I haven't sold. I haven't made any changes. I still expect this to bring back up. With the $200 on the side, I might even look at entering. Link, same as VeChain. Algorand's very interesting after this huge wick. Seems to have made a double bottom, broken out, and now it's retesting the neckline, which is the 50 moving average. So we could see some bullish continuation from Algorand. It's been sideways for days, but I mean, it's strong. It's got some big announcements, some venture capitalists. Yeah, some big things happening for Algorand, so that might be one to watch. But NIA, not sure if NIA wants to bottom yet. Just waiting for this MACD to cross up and the RSI to give us that bullish divergence. It's retracing pretty deep to the 786, but we're still waiting for the 200 moving average to catch up. When these things get bullish, they get bullish. DYDX seems to be breaking out of this downtrend. We're just waiting to see a bit more momentum and follow through. We do have some good candles there at the bottom here, good volume candles, which means there is action. There is action down here. So I'm scaling in. And one, DeFi Kingdoms. We've pulled back and bounced a bit sideways a bit. So we'll have to watch this one. If it wants to come down one more low, that's 33% correction, but I don't know. So that's 50% from the top. It could be. Could be. These things happen. It's crypto. Crypto moves fast. But if we bottom out here, I can see it's continuing. There's one is huge. Quick look at the watch list. There was something I seen the other day I wasn't really stoked about, and that's the VIX. The VIX seems to be breaking out of this channel resistance. Kind of like what we want ADA to do, but the volatility index is doing it. So we'll just see how that goes, because when we spike up, price comes down pretty quick. I was having a cheeky look at stocks. Hopefully we're double topping and getting rejected there, because treasury yields are going to suck. Dixie's gaining strength continuously. I was looking at stocks, they were just massive. Oh yeah, huge bullish engulfing, potentially engulfing. It's about the same size. But yeah, I seen these few red candles. I was like, whoa, where are stocks going? But they're just pulling back. They're just pulling back to support. Okay, there's no lower low yet. So we seem to be good. Quick look, gold, chilling. DeFi, perpetual index. Yeah, it's just chilling. Silver, also chilling. Tesla, how did the top go when I called it? Oh, yeah. Right. So when I called this top, I'm like, we're getting divergence here and here on the daily, which is huge. And then MACD crossed down, and we're like, and then we're coming up and we're testing as resistance. So either sideways, are expected to pull back pretty deep after a huge move here. Huge move on a stock. I expect it to retrace a fair bit. I expect it to. At least to the previous top. 20% correction to the 618. Yeah, maybe. So, yeah. That's the market update. And I'll be back with some more. Hopefully it won't be a week in between videos this time. So yeah, just looking at Bitcoin, waiting for the scenario to take place. If we break bullish, great. Bull market's on. Break bearish. Oof. Yeah, maybe looking to go a bit more into stable coins, even though at this time. I'll be back tomorrow with some XRP airdrops. Everyone, thank you very much. Smash the like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a shout out. Let me know what you want me to chart up for you. Have a look at the links in the description. I'll be filling out the website over the next few days, giving the juicy updates, and filling it out with the rest. I'm just keen, pretty interested for it. Guys, thanks once again. See you, bye.